James Hinton. Glad we had a special meeting today. I wasn't aware of it before, but I want to start off by, I want you to know, I don't think you do the worst thing possible every time. You guys did a tremendous job when you picked Steve Potter, our local boy, to be our police chief. That was a great decision. But when you picked a city council member, you went outside of Napa and you picked somebody that doesn't seem to represent any of us. You don't return phone calls. You don't answer social media posts. When we come down here and speak, you don't answer to it. So I don't know what being a city council member means to you, Mary, but you're supposed to represent the public and talk to us a little bit. You know, I've asked you on several key issues where you stand, and you just completely ignore me. And I keep coming up here and trying to be like a gentleman, and it gets harder and harder every day when you come up here and you play by the rules and you ask questions and you don't get answers. You know, last week we had a meeting about our water quality. Mayor, you were there. Thank you for coming. I can tell you are concerned about our water, and you have the physique to prove it. Obviously, you care about our health, and maybe some of the other people up there don't, but it's sad. You know, we've been getting water pollution notices several times. I asked you, what can you do about this? You laughed at me and told me it was like a Tylenol in the swimming pool. So I asked you, how many Tylenols in the swimming pool before it becomes a concern to you? Or does it have to be a Tylenol in a shot glass? Well, we'll wait for the EPA to get here and tell us what's going on. Here he comes, and you're not even here to find out what our problems are. You just do you care about Napa, Mary? Do you care about our future? Do you care about waters? Do you care about chemicals? Do you care about why women have breast cancer? Do you care about why anyone's sick? I suffer from psoriatic arthritis. 2 years ago, I was almost 300 pounds, and they thought I had cancer of some sort. And that's when, in May, 2 years ago, I took my doctor's advice. A real doctor, not a quack doctor, but he said you have to go to a quack doctor to get the prescription because he'll be discriminated against by his colleagues, okay? Because if you promote this kind of medicine opposed to the prescription medicine from Wall Street that's expensive, that they get bonuses for selling, you know, big bonuses, good lunches. You know, you sell those Wall Street drugs on TV, it is incentive-laden as a doctor. So there's a reason why they choose certain doctors to keep this up. But others, you know, they simply do it out of fear of prosecution from the corrupted federal government, which seems to have eased off on that. They've definitely made it loud and clear they're no longer going to go after anyone operating under the law. And in 1996, we passed a law in California for medical marijuana. So if you follow those guidelines, the federal government is not coming after you. Okay? But cancer, THMs, they're coming after all of us. THC might be the answer to THMs. I don't know. But it seems for my disease, psoriatic arthritis, THC is the answer. Now, I don't know if THMs led to my cancer entities or not. But it is time to end the discrimination against all natural medicine. So I don't know what you're doing up there. Just say it. Just at least come out and say what side of the fence you're on. But we want to know about raising the minimum wage, and we want to know about medical marijuana. I do. And if we're not going to be answered, if this is going to be answered, then I'll just have to take my protest to the next level, whichever that is. But I would appreciate some cooperation. If you're going to represent us, start representing us, start answering questions, and let us know where you stand. Because these other people are 2 and 2 on medical marijuana. Not sure where they are on the raising the wage, but Inman and Sledgley, I believe, are for it. It's very popular at the Board of Supervisors, and they do want the help of the city of Napa. I've heard Jill may be against it. She hasn't said that. And Peter, who knows what he's going to do. But what about you? You know, we'd all like to know who's for raising the wage. Let us hear.
Anybody else wish to address the council under public comment? Okay, we are going to move to our afternoon session. It's an administrative report, the budget workshop, and we're doing the City of Napa proposed budget and capital improvement program. So we'll let you start.
Thank you, Madam